Greetings, programs! Welcome back to CK2. The hot mess continues. Last we left off, basically I was withdrawing my troops to Dublin in order to try and recover them because I've basically still got all of my retinue troops. I've also got some tiny amount of troops that I can also raise from my provinces, but yeah, it's not a lot. I could in fact stand them down in the hopes that they reinforce, but it's a bit risky because it means essentially splitting the army up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the retinues reinforce, which might take a while. I mean, they are it's 250 per month, but to get back up to towards full strength, that's going to be a good couple of months. So before we do that, before I skip ahead and wait for my armies to replenish, I'm going to have a quick look around and see what's going on in the rest of Europe. Now, the one thing I have noted is that Hungary has just collapsed. It's gone. Carpathia still exists as an empire, but it's an empire consisting of only 2 provinces. So that's a bit of a paper tiger. And as for actually what happened to the rest of it, I don't know. I can only assume that either the Golden Horde invaded or it collapsed of its own accord, there was a civil war or whatever, and the Golden Horde then took advantage of that rather than the Golden Horde being the cause of it. But either way, yes, it's just completely collapsed and the area is now a mess of little counties, basically. Elsewhere, we've actually got Byzantium pushing down onto the Levantine coast there, as you can see. Pisa remains reasonably strong in Jerusalem, and that's because they don't seem to have any significant opposition. The Suhalids aren't particularly strong right now. The Ilkhanates to their east, and of course the Golden Horde has got, well, you can see quite how far the Mongols have actually pushed. They've got quite a lot of territory under their control. They are fairly strong, so there's a bit of a mess over here right now. So Byzantium's actually looking reasonably comfortable, even though they don't have this eastern part of Anatolia under their control. The Golden Horde, as I noted, is quite powerful right now, but I think they've been gobbling up bits here and there for a while. So unless there's a sudden dramatic collapse, they look like they're going to be the major power in the east. And going all the way back into more familiar territory, there's a bit of a civil war going on in Norway at the moment, so this isn't a permanent split, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. It looks like it's actually a crown war. Let's see, there's a de jure war. He's got a de jure war, and also, oh no, it's a tyranny war. Okay, so it'll be to depose that king and put his successor on the throne, I think. And it looks like Poland's actually involved with that as well. Anyway, so that's all going on there, and for some reason, are those rebels? I'm just noticing this now. They're actually de jure war with Sweden over Ireland. Okay, so Sweden's actually trying to take back Ireland. I can't do anything about it because I'm not Scotland, and the actual King of Scotland is busy fighting me. So clearly, he's decided I'm more of a priority than defending Ireland. So there we go, that's why that province is occupied. Anyway, we're going to fast forward now because, like I said, it's just letting these troops replenish. It's not particularly interesting to sit and watch. I might also, depending on my balance, actually put some money into infrastructure, but we're still on a minus balance even though I've dismissed those boats. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So we've got a quick interlude because, well, I've lost the first level of that siege up in Caithness. We are going to lose these, unfortunately, but it occupies that army in the meantime. It gives my army time to replenish, so that's fine. However, it does mean I'll lose war score in the meantime. But at the moment, I can't take on their army head-to-head. I just can't. So, unfortunately, we've got to let that go by the by. But the other thing that's popped up, which is slightly, possibly more significant, is that the Holy Roman Emperor is calling me into not 1 but 2 wars, I think. So he's got a revolt, and also the Holy Roman Flemish de jure war over Bruges. And at the moment, as you can see, the Duchy of Flanders is actually independent. They're attacking Castile in the Bourbon League Independence War. Interesting. They're also defending. So the Holy Roman Empire is actually attacking to take Bruges, and Bruges is a very tasty province, so I can see why they are. I mean, we'll say except because these are both wars in which I don't need to get involved, and declining would lose me prestige. So there's literally no reason to decline. However, I just noticed those troops there actually. Having said, we'll dash them back home. What boats can I... I'm just thinking if I can intercept that army before they manage to get to... I'm going to need the troops from the western... not troops, boats from the Western Isles, aren't I? If I can get to them before they can link up with the rest of the Scottish army, what should make that go slower? My uncle, my 21-year-old uncle, yes. I'll tell him he's not ready because I don't have the troops to give to him. But yeah, we want to intercept that army. Where are they going now? It's a little hard to tell. Anyway, there's some troops there. I mean, we aren't fully recovered yet, but oh, we still don't have enough boats. Wait, vassal boats. Let's see. The Baron of Tatushi. Wait, he's... What? How can he have boats? Or am I looking at... No, yes, I am looking at fleet levies. How could the Baron of Tatushi... Mind you, if the... I think, depending on culture, potentially you could like get the boats all the way along the river, because some rivers are navigable. Yeah, no, okay, he could provide me... At least I think those are boats. No, are those troops? Maybe those are troops. I'm on fleet levies, but it's not... Oh, yeah, of course it doesn't. It tells you the same information regardless of which tab you're on. Anyway, so, boats. We want boats, except it's not going to tell me how many boats. So, no, that's no good. 4 boats. You know what? I'll just skip past this bit. We'll just edit this bit out, me figuring out where to get boats from. Because otherwise it's going to take a very long time. Okay, so I finally... I think I've gotten enough boats together. No, don't click disband unit. That's the wrong thing. Embark army. There we go. Definitely don't click disband unit. Right, there was a Scottish army. Oh, they're marching north. Okay. Right, back into the boats with you. I think, just in the time it's taken me to get all these troops together, we might not be able to intercept them in time. I can try... if I just land the boats there. It's a bit tricky. I'm really hoping to intercept these troops before they get there, except they might just decide to attack with their vastly superior numbers. I think we might just run away again. Yeah, okay, back down to Dublin. Well, that was a hiding to nothing. Yeah, I'm actually kind of struggling to pull together enough boats to transport my armies around at this point. And you can see Scotland's army is getting worryingly big. I'm going to need some very nice defensive terrain to work with there. So, okay, so that was a waste of time. Never mind. Oh, gold, that's getting on for 10,000 troops. Yeah, the republics of Galloway, or the houses of Galloway, the merchant houses, that's their retinue armies, I think. These 500 troop stacks. So, yes. What I could do is start sieging bits of Ireland, I suppose. Because your retinues will still reinforce. But it might... The AI might then decide to suddenly start marching their army down here, but it gets me some war score in the meantime. So, yeah, so we're still reinforcing, but we're not actually reinforcing as much because we're away from friendly territory. So let's give that a go then, actually. We're about to lose that siege, which means we lose more war score. I'm still nicely ahead on war score, but they just have a lot of troops. Oh, come on! Come on! No, seriously? Oh, right then. That's vexating. Vexatious even. That's just that's unfair. Also, yes, I have seemed to have grabbed the attention of that army. Looks like they are moving down. We just can't win. We just can't win. Right. If I raise all of my boats, get them to Dublin. Yeah. Oh, part of their army's peeled off though. That's interesting. Right, they are marching down here. Oh god. Come on, boats. Boats, be quicker. Boats, be quicker. I can't actually get all of my... Oh god. Right, split off retinues. Let's see. I was hoping the retinues alone... Right, our actual army is... oh god. This is not good! This is not going according to plan. Oh god, this is so not going according to plan. Can we get the boats there in time? 31st October. God, this is cutting it tight. Right. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Onto the boats. And off to Northumberland. And my plan all along was to distract their army. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's totally what my plan was. Hooray, my wife's pregnant, which is, you know, some good news. One more kid, I suppose. Anyway, this is all going so very badly wrong. Right, will this be attacking across into... I don't know. No, we're alright attacking from here. There's no terrain advantages or disadvantages or anything. Also, I've just noticed my generals are pretty rubbish, but I don't think I have any particularly great generals. No, we're struggling a bit for generals. Right, they're slightly better, however. I wonder if I can attack this. I just ran away. Stop running away when I want to kill you. It's very... Right, they are going to march across. Let's attack this army. I'm feeling like this is slightly an uphill war, generally speaking. Okay, so we beat the rebels. And they're actually now going to march into Scottish territory, which is fine by me. We will rock the army again. I almost need the boats just to be permanently raised. And I'm actually wondering if it might not be smarter just to raise all of my vassal boats and hope that it's enough boats, because it means less cost for me, because having all my own boats raised is a bit on the expensive side. So what I'm going to do is just raise all the vassal boat levies. And I don't even think that's enough. This is one of the ways in which, yeah, it's definitely hurting me a bit to not have all of my previous power. Where's that army going? I also need intelligence on where the main Scottish army is. They're actually beating that group of rebels for me, though, which is nice. Okay, so that's the main fleet. Together they are 30, so we could actually if we merge, and then yeah, I can stand down at least one of my own fleets. Due to not being in a friendly port, we are in a friendly port. Is it because there's enemy troops here? Right, we should be able to now stand down that fleet. There we go. So that should mitigate the cost somewhat. That's 30 less ships I'm paying for myself. But yeah, have I mentioned it's tricky? I have a feeling they're going to now march back up towards me. Right, we've won that peasant revolt. I'm just... Ordinarily, I might be a little more merciful, but no. Absolutely off with his head. He's the first of many. The first of a very great many, I hope. Right, so... Got 5,000 troops available. We might actually go through with that plan. I know I said it was probably not a great idea, but when I did split them off, I noticed how few regular troops I've got, basically. So if we stand them down, And that means my army levies have mostly replenished. So I've now got way more troops potentially available, which is what I need right now. Right. Okay, not so much from Northumberland, but Dublin and Innisfail give me both something like 2,000 troops, which is not to be sniffed at, an extra 2,000. The total is, let's see, 2,700 out of 4,000, so... right, oh, hello. Whoa, suddenly I've got amazing generals. Where do these amazing generals come from? I don't know, I had NAF generals, and then I've got two, frankly, bloody fantastic generals that have appeared out of nowhere. In fact, we should probably have the 17 guy leading the main flank there. Right, you're going to try and march back in, and so we'll... what are they? Out of 5,000. So they've actually almost now fully reinforced. So embark them down to Dublin. We'll raise the troops from Dublin. Question is, will I have enough boats for that? Hopefully. So 2,800s. Really, I think the main way in which I'm hurting is the fact that not only no vassal boats to speak of, but no vassal levies to speak of. It's barely 300 men. So that's fully reinforced just about. That takes me to 5,700. We might need a loan from the Jewish moneylenders or something along those lines, which I think we can... No, apparently I can't get that at present. Maybe I need to be a king. Or maybe I just... Does it go off having Jewish characters in the court? Or is it because... I can't remember who it was. Was it Simon? Was it his father? Simon Bloody Buchanan. I think either he or Farquhar actually banished the Jews, and I don't know if that did it from the entire realm, even though I'm not Scotland anymore. I don't know. I don't actually know. I couldn't tell you that. Anyway, so boats. I'm going to have to re-raise those troops, those boats from... Oh well, so much for saving money. Right, oh, if they settle into siege there though, that's troops I'm not going to be able to raise, which is kind of annoying. We might have to try and draw them back down to somewhere else. Which is fine. That's 82 boats. Well, this is an annoying war, no mistake. That's nearly 400. I guess we'll raise them. Mitford doesn't have a lot of troops, but Mitford's barely got any infrastructure. Nope, not raise. Gotta raise levy. So it's another 500. 92. It's not really worth raising them. Right, I'm really hoping they start marching. Oh! You fancied to go, did you? Well, unluckily for you, let's see, House MacJedi, however you say that. Anyway, unluckily for you, I had a big bunch of troops next door, so I don't know why they made that attack. That was slightly silly of them, but anyway. Okay, Dorjander. Interesting. Must be a Jedi name. He's fake Scottish. Right. If I start sieging, say, Teviotdale. And another son! Good grief. How many have I got now? 5. I've got 5 kids. You'd think he wouldn't have time with all the... Oh, hello. What's going on here? There's some kind of internal rumbling. Why are troops from Carrick fighting troops from Lothian? What's going on there then? Ah, some internal warring, I guess. Well, that's fine. If they're spending their troops against each other, then they're not spending their troops against me. That I mean, it's a well-defended castle, but it's also my power base, so if that goes down, that might be a problem. Right, how are we doing money-wise? Oh, we're still losing a lot of cash. But our retinues have actually finished reinforcing, so we're not losing quite as many. It's mostly now just the expense of having the boats raised. That is... Let's attack that army there. They're not particularly... Let's see. We are going across got a defensive bonus, but they have very low morale. So this is useful for getting some war score and taking out some enemy troops. So there we go. They're actually marching north, or we'll just chase them. I'm really hoping to entice these guys. There we go. We've enticed them away. Okay, very nice. Because I can... There we go. Hopefully, if I can get the troops raised from here, which is about 1,300, I want them to, like, I'm just about ready to engage them in a fight at this point. Oh, hello. Has there been a... No, okay, I wondered why. A bunch of... They seem to have split their armies or some such, I'm not sure. Right, Cumberland, 140. Okay, we'll actually now raise those guys because we're about to send these guys on the boats north. This is an annoying fight. I can't begin to tell you how much this is an annoying fight. It's a good thing I had that nice cushion of cash. Work can be tedious, and when one problem is solved, another one pops up. I tire of having to complete the same tasks over and over again. Oh, 20% chance of diligence. Ah, but I didn't get it. Diligent would have been a really nice one to have. Anyway. So. Oh, actually. I wonder... I could... Oh, there's a high-risk strategy I could go for here. We could stand them off in the boats. We could raise this levy and go, oh, look, I've only got 1,300 troops. And the AI goes, ah, that's weak, we'll attack that. And then you land your boats full of 6,000 more troops. I don't know if this will work or not. We'll see. Also, it's talking about sieges in... Not sure why. Why is it telling me about sieges there? Unless it's... Yes? No? What? No, I don't know. I don't know why it's telling me about a siege over there when it's not my territory. There's probably something really simple and I'm just not figuring it. Right, there we go. Right, 5,000 plus. Okay, okay. This is it. This is a risky strategy. I'm not going to lie. This might go badly wrong. I might live to regret this. Okay, 29th. So I've got my troops have got. I mean, this is what you want. You want the double whammy. They've got an attacking disadvantage. I've got a defending advantage with the terrain. So they're attacking across the strait, and I've got hills. So we land the boats, and the risky part of this is that my troops are not going to be quite at full morale. But oh god, there we go. It's worked. Hwah, hwah. Okay, yeah, we've broken them. It's a bit of a heavy fight, but we have broken them. However, oh god, did I really lose that many troops though? Or did they lose that many troops? I'm confused. Which side is which? I don't know. We won anyway. As the enemy scuttles away from the battlefield like frightened rabbits, you wipe the sweat off your brow and watch in silence. It was a hard-fought melee, and you were in the thick of it, personally leading your men to victory. Not only have you won this battle, but also a great deal of respect. So 100 prestige. That was pivotal. That's a word. That was a really, like, if you can get the main forces of an enemy in this game, in that kind of a fight. That was worth a lot of war score. That was like 45 war score or something right there. So yeah, no, that was the fight we needed. Now I could just send them immediately after these guys, but the morale is pretty low at the moment. So what I'm going to do is actually stand down these boats before I run out of cash. Although actually we'll wait till the enemy troops have crossed the strait there. Because, yeah, there we go. Right. Spite? No, they're still saying 79 out of 83. Well, I don't know. They are in a friendly port. I don't know. The game was derping slightly there. I mean, we can attack them, but it's the opposite advantage. However, this time we've got a massive numbers advantage, so we're going to do it. We just need one more victory to push us over to the win, and then we'll have Scotland back, and I won't have Ireland, but I'll at least have Scotland. Which apparently encompasses bits of Ireland at the moment. But anyway, this is what I'll have back, and Ireland I'll have to try and pick up separately at some point. Oh, good lord! Right, yes, this is been a bit of a saga, hasn't it? Really. So there we go. One last fight, even though the bonuses and penalties are now reversed. Our forces are big enough versus their forces that we've done it. Suck it, Buchanans! Absolutely suck it. Right, well, I have beaten the pants off you, King Farquhar. I want my kingdom back, please. Yes. Yes. Oh, wait, that didn't come with... oh, that stayed with the Irish crown, and I don't know why. Anyway, it doesn't matter that much, though. Yeah, we still have to do that. We still have to get back Scotland, too. But this has been an excellent start. I think this is... Oh, this has been a short episode, actually, but I'm actually gonna wrap things up here. Because this has just been a roller coaster. And I need to go and, you know, I need to go and have some quiet time now. But it's done! It's done! My throne! My beautiful throne! House MacJedi is now King of Scotland. We are once more back on the throne, where we belong. And it's cost us a fair bit along the way. There's still a lot of mess to clear up. But, yeah, we can hopefully reconstitute things. Get back on the plan to create the North Sea Empire, finish the conquest of the Isles, and hopefully consolidate things into a bit more of a stable fashion. I'll just check, actually. What are the laws? Oh, still Gavelkind. Well, chances are King Jirachi will live long enough that we can change it from Gavelkind to be something not Gavelkind, because Gavelkind sucks. We'll also, right now, try and get Crown Authority up from minimal, because, yeah, minimal's not great. So, yeah, we'll save things there, because... Like I said, quiet time. I need some quiet time. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. I know I have. It's the first time in like 3 episodes where I've just, you know, there's been something to be happy about. But yeah, if you have, you can leave any comments below. You can hit the like button. You can sub to my channel if you aren't already. And as always, stay tuned for more.